When you picture a cult, what image comes to mind? A man spouting sermons at a gathering of fixated listeners? A woman with waist-length hair and an ankle-length skirt? Do you see their faces? The leader? The victims? We can define a cult as a group of people with a belief system generally considered to be extremist or false, with its followers often living in an unconventional manner under the guidance of an authoritarian, charismatic leader who exploits its members' vulnerability in order to gain complete control over them, often using unethical psychological techniques to bring about thought reform. As of right now, there are over 3,000 known cults in the United States. For such a frighteningly wide phenomenon, most of us spend our whole lives never coming into contact with anything cult-related and thus never fully understand the gravity and destruction it brings upon the lives of real, everyday people. It is my hope that you will join me on this journey to follow the story of a young woman who is about to fall down the rabbit hole of manipulation in an attempt to educate ourselves on the taboo process of cult recruitment.
So yeah, it looks like that job will probably fall through, but I'm not quite sure yet. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I don't know if you remember my old friend Michael from high school, but we recently started talking again on Facebook, and he's been telling me all about this like communal living situation he's been in, and I think I'm gonna go visit his friends there this weekend. It's only like half an hour outside of the city, so...
Wait, wasn't Michael that friend of yours that got suspended for drilling a peephole in the girls' locker room?
Mom, you know that was just a rumor. He swore up and down until graduation that it was some other guy, and I'm just really excited because I've been so busy with trying to figure out how I'm gonna snag a new job and living in a new city, so...
Hey, I'm really sorry to have to cut you off like this, but your father's out yelling in the yard again, and I think the dog got out, so I'd better go chase him down. But I love you.
Yeah, no worries. That was really the end of it.
So, yeah, that's the place. I have been so proud of everyone's transition into living here. It's definitely not for everyone, but I'm so glad you're interested in what we're doing here. The world needs more people like you. Well, I don't know about that, but this place is totally cool. Just such a good energy here. Thank you. We stay pretty busy. Everyone's got their own tasks and stuff, but we're all united on what's important. Now, I don't tell this to just everyone who comes and visits, but I've always thought you were special, so I'll let you in on a little secret. I am helping our little group find the secret to happiness. I know it sounds crazy, but I hit some real lows in college that helped me to figure out what's truly important. So people come here, and I help them find it. I don't ask a lot from them, just the normal stuff. You can ask anyone here, and they'll tell you they're better off than they were before they came. Wow, that's really neat, Michael. I guess I didn't really know that you were the one running all of this, but it's really awesome how much you're helping these people. You know, I could use some more help around here, and I know you're in between jobs. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything. It's just that I think you're so special and could really be an amazing presence to have around here. Me? Yes, you. You don't have to make a decision right now, of course. How about you swing by again in a couple of days for another visit, and we'll talk more about logistics then. It was just so good to see you, and I had to mention this idea to your face while I've got you here. Yeah. That sounds like a really good plan. I'll see you then, Michael.
Oh, shoot.
Hey,
So I got your message about Michael and stuff, and I just have to say this all feels a little sus. Like, this guy you haven't spoken to since high school shows up out of nowhere and asks you to come live with him on his, like, weird little hippie locale. It kind of sounds like a goddamn cult, dude. Like, what's he gonna do when you get there? Have you signed your rights away on some fancy sheet of paper and give him all your money? I know these past few months have been hard, but this is a new low. And I'm sorry not to be all positive about this like you want. I know you're all excited, but he sounds a little nuts. This whole thing sounds nuts. I know that things have been kind of unstable lately, but you're better than this. I know you are. I just don't want you getting hurt. That's all. Call me back when you get the chance. I want to talk some more about...
Don't listen to her. She's jealous. She's not special like you, and she knows it.
Hey, Michael, this actually isn't a great time. Can I call you back? I've got to get ready for this job interview later this afternoon. I'm so...
Job interview? I was actually just gonna ask if you have some time to come out and visit again to meet some other members, but, I guess you're probably too busy, huh?
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I so wish I could. It's just, this is my last interview and...
Wait, why do you even need to go to that? You've got me and my plan waiting for you already. I invited you to come join me. I don't do that for just anyone.
Oh, well, I've had it scheduled for so long, and I just figured I'd still go in case something doesn't work out with me coming to live with you guys.
Well, I don't have time for indecisiveness here. We're making true change. If you don't want this, you should have just told me. I thought you were special, but...
No, Michael, I am so interested. I really felt that it was important for me to go to this last interview.
Your ego is so big. You don't want to change. Forget it. Don't bother coming.
No, I do. Being with you was the first time I saw a community where I felt like I could actually matter. I want to be that pure person we've been talking about. I'm so grateful to you for giving me the opportunity. You know what? Fuck the job interview. I will just come out there, cancel this, meet everyone. I've made my decision.
That's what I thought. You need this. I'm so grateful you realized. I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
This is the right choice, isn't it? He cares about me. He needs me. I need him. How dare I even consider not taking this up? He chose me. 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 He chose me.
I chose you. I chose you. I chose you. I chose you. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved.
Not all recruitment follows this formula, but it's well known that the manipulation and gaslighting you saw here is common among most cults. In traditional abusive scenarios, the actions are wrong and can be named. It can be shamed and you can seek healing and a road to restoration. But with the cult, every aspect of the holistic beings we are is violated. Where do you start with such a mess? How do you start to unpack that without falling apart in the process? Would you have navigated this story differently? Perhaps, but there's no way of knowing until it's far too late. I implore you to see victims as people, for who they truly are. Let them come home no matter what they have said or done to their loved ones. Recognize we are all just people, trying to connect.